Good morning and welcome to the Pearlie Review. I'm PJ and this is the last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 6 called One World, One People. I don't know what's going to happen, and I'll talk about my thoughts and show my reaction in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. There is a lot going on in this episode, so I'm going to try and explain it the best way I can with my horrible chicken scratch notes. Alright, let's get into it. So, episode 6, the final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, picks up where episode 5 left off, of course. And if you see me looking down, I'm trying to look at my notes, trying to keep up with scene by scene of things that happened. Alright, the GRC, it's in lockdown. Everybody, the voting members, the members of the GRC are told to stay inside. We see Bucky on foot where all the authorities are surrounding the building, and he runs into someone and they say, "Hey sir, are you supposed to be here?" He turns around and he's like looking like, "What the?" And it's Sharon. She has the digital face disguise thing, the same technology that Natasha, Black Widow, used in Winter Soldier. That's how she got through security and disguised herself, so nobody would notice her. On the intercom, Sam says, he hears Sharon. He's glad that she's here, so they decide to, on the ground level, Sharon and Bucky go into the building and split up. Sam is overhead, flying overhead to get to the rooftop of the building of the GRC, and it's located in Lower Manhattan. And when Sam flies over, Carly sees him and she tells her Flag Smasher group team to start their plan. Go ahead, kidnap, take the hostages, the GRC for hostage, and so she can start her plan. Back to Sam, he smashes through a window. He stops some of the group that's being taken hostage, because back to Carly, when she saw Sam flying over, she told her team to gas the room and take the hostages, and so Sam got to that area, and we see the big reveal. His costume does look like the red, white, and blue, like we see in the comic books when Sam took his turn as Captain America. Okay. Oh, wow! He's got the red, white, and blue.
Sharon, Bucky, what's going on your end?
Nothing, all quiet.
I'm sorry, wait. Who are you? Captain America. I thought Captain America was on the moon.
No one's moving toward the building.
Oh, so he's taking the name, Captain America. And some of the Flag Smashers are dressed up in military gear to disguise themselves, like they're armored truck military drivers trying to get the GRC to safety, but they're not. They're really trying to take them to a location so they can kill them, pretty much. So Sharon and Bucky are headed to the ground level, like the garage area, and of course, like I said, Sam is above because there's a helicopter up there. And some people may be trying to evacuate up there. But it's the Flag Smashers that are up there as well. So Bucky, I don't even know why Bucky fell for this. And I'll show some of my reaction to some of that. I don't know why Bucky fell for that, because some random woman tells Bucky, Carly's on the phone for you. So he answers it. It's actually a distraction a way to distract Bucky so he can't get to the garage, the ground level, to stop the armored trucks from driving away with the GRC members, save some of the members, knocks out the Flag Smasher, and then Leaper comes, and then they start to fight. Now, okay, back to Bucky. So Bucky's still talking Bucky's talking to Carly on the phone. He realizes, oh crap, she's distracting me from getting to where I need to go. Sharon is also down there, but she didn't do much to stop the the people from taking the armored trucks. Her job was to stop some bigger guy from driving another truck, but he didn't have any hostages. That was a really weird situation. So Bucky throws down the phone, realizes what's going on, so he runs down there, takes a motorcycle, and runs after the two armored trucks that did get away. And Sharon, as Bucky drives away, Sharon hits the guy, puts something on him, some acid on him, and he dies. So he wouldn't drive off and follow Bucky. Oh.
That's one down.
How'd you manage that?
Are y'all for real?
Most other things.
How is Sam getting his ass kicked? Come on now. Okay, and back to Sam with his long, drawn-out fight with Leaper. He eventually, I don't know how he was having a hard time trying to beat up Leaper. So, at this point, they end the fight. He knocks Leaper out, backtrack Leaper, knocks him out, and then jumps out the window and flies after the helicopter that one of the Flag Smashers stole that has the GRC hostages in it. So he's flying in the air trying to stop the helicopter, Falcon is, and Red Wing is back. He's back. The Wakandans fixed his Red Wing. He tells Red Wing to go and scan and see which one of the GRC members, which one of them knows how to fly the helicopter, who is a pilot. Because what he wants to do is take the shield, throw it through the window, and knock out the Flag Smasher that stole the helicopter, knock that Flag Smasher out, so one of the hostages that may possibly know how to fly jump in the driver, the pilot seat to pilot the plane before it gets.
Red Wing. See if anyone in there.
Red Wing's back. He's back. It's like still alive. Control. So he does that, and one of the members does know how to fly. She does that, and he does what he sets out to do. Sam. So Sam flies off to help Bucky get the armored trucks. Bucky comes. He eventually gets one of the trucks open. Bucky, like, come on, dude, please. Oh, he's having his heroic moment. One for Bucky, yay! New Cap actually comes, and he tries to stop what's going on, and they get to fighting. They go off somewhere. Carly and Cap are fighting. Is that New Cap?
Let's finish this.
I didn't mean to kill your friend.
Yeah, nope. No, ain't no sorries now.
You don't think Lamar's life mattered?
Not to my fight. I just want the people on that truck.
What? What did she just say? His life didn't matter to her fight? Oh no, she got to go. He realizes New Cap is in trouble, so he goes off to help New Cap. But somehow Carly besses both of them. Bucky gets knocked on a lower level off the road, off the highway road. Got it. No! Ugh. and Bucky's down there fighting another Flag Smasher. So this armored truck, the one that Carly took, ran off and drove off with, and drove it off a cliff, trying to kill the remaining members of the GRC. New Cap realizes that it's falling off, so he's trying to pull it back up. And remember, Bucky's down there fighting another Flag Smasher, so he can't jump up, get up there quick enough to get the truck himself, because he can't fly. So he notices the truck about to fall. New Cap is still up there on the road, the highway up there. And he tries to, again, like I say, he tries to pull it up, but Carly and the other Flag Smashers try to stop him. They're grabbing on him, and they eventually, they're struggling, and they, New Cap and Carly and the other Flag Smashers fall down to the ground where Bucky is, and the truck, tilts even further off the edge. It's still hanging on and tilts even further, and then finally Sam comes with Red Wing and Red Wing's twin they do the Iron Man thing from Homecoming to support the structure, but this time it's just a truck. So they attach to the truck Red Wing, and Red Wing 1 and 2 help Sam. And he's got his rockets, like the rocket pack, and they're forcefully pushing up the truck, push it back up on the road. Is that Sam? Yeah. He's doing the Iron Man thing with the support, like in Spider-Man Homecoming. Brother, yeah. So eventually, Sam and Red Wing 1 and 2 save the people that were left in the armored truck. And so he flies back down there. They get to fighting. They get all, Carly and the rest of the Flag Smashers. Falcon jump down there to join and help Bucky. Throws a shield, start popping Carly and hitting all the other Flag Smashers. Sam is throwing the shield, and then Bucky and them are fighting and whatnot. At some point, Carly threw a rod, and it's just madness. It's madness. Oh, girl, stop. I'm so nervous. Don't kill Bucky. Don't kill Bucky, please. I'm not having it. Don't kill Bucky.
You of all people bought into that bullshit.
I'm trying something different. Maybe
God, girl, take a nap. What is happening? What? And then you see all these dark things fall on the ground, and you notice it's Backdrop, Leaper, and he gasses the place so nobody can see the Flag Smashers run away. So all the Flag Smashers and Carly and the Flag Smashers, her whole team, run underground. So Sam still has his scanners through his goggles, so he can see through this fog. So he's like, let's go underground. That's where they ran. Sam, New Cap, Bucky split up. That's what Sam tells them to do. So they all split up. They're looking for the Flag Smashers on the ground. So we hear whistling, like a signal, the little whistling signal that Carly uses to call her team members, because she's underground running around by herself trying to get away. So she's like, oh, is that, she thinks it's one of her teammates. It's Sharon. Sharon got there first. And Sharon finally reveals that she is indeed Power Broker to Carly. Carly realizes it, and she, Sharon herself confirms she's Power Broker. She's like, I took you in, as in she gave her the super soldier serum, provided it to her, and give her, you know, some power to do what she wanted. But she, you know, Sharon's trying to tell her, you know, you need to backpedal. I didn't give you power to go kill people. I gave you power to help your people, not kill those that you feel that are doing wrong to you. And they just, Carly and Sharon have this back and forth, and then Leaper comes all of a sudden. Backtrack Leaper, and he overhears their conversation. He overhears the conversation between Sharon and Carly. So he's like, "Oh, so you're a power broker." He didn't even know who he was working with, who was paying him. So he's like, "Listen, you owe me money, power broker. I want to get paid." So he's like, and Sharon doesn't want to kill Carly. She's like, "Look, listen, I can help you out. You've done a lot of bad things, but like, come on, chill. You know, you can continue to work with me, but you got to stop what you're doing. You got to stop the terrorism." And Carla's like, no, I've been done wrong. I got to continue what I set out to do. I don't care about dying, because she sees there's no way out. But Sharon is trying to reason with her. Carly doesn't want to do that. Leaper, he doesn't care what's going on, really. He just wants his money. So he tries to blackmail Sharon to get his money, because he threatens Carly. And Sharon's like, you know what? I don't like to be blackmailed. So she pops Leaper and kills him. They both shot at the same time. So Sharon's wounded on the ground, but Leaper's dead. Sam, on the other hand, hears all this, so he comes running towards the shooting noise. Now, back over to New Cap and Bucky, the other Flag Smashers that got separated from Carly, the other little group, they see a signal on their phones, thinking it's like a rendezvous point to meet up, but it's actually New Cap and Bucky. They set a trap for them, and all the authorities are there to arrest them. So now, back to Sam. Sharon's on the floor bleeding out. And then Sam and Carly go at it again, and Sam doesn't really want to hurt her. He just like Sharon, telling Carly, "Look, you got to stop what you're doing. I want to help you. I don't want to kill you. Stop fighting me." And so they keep going. It's throwing the shield, and they're, you know, just really, she's kicking him and punching at him, and he's got the shield, and yeah, there's a lot of fight choreography going on. Now, y'all give her so many chances, y'all need to knock her ass out. For real. Carly this girl. And eventually, shots are fired, Carly goes down. You're like, what the? And then the camera goes over and you see Sharon had enough strength to stand back up to shoot Carly. Because she just realized, you know what? There's no reasoning with this girl. I'm just gonna kill her. Okay. Look it. Man. Stop her ass. Don't kill Sam. Well, it's vibranium. It protects, please. Who? Okay, wait. Who shot? What's going on? Who shot? What's happening? What's happening? I can't see. Was it Sharon?
I'm sorry.
Oh, now you sorry? No, I lost sympathy for Carly when she said Lamar's life didn't matter. I'm like, girl, please, shut up. And she says to Sam at the last minute, "I'm sorry," and she dies in his arms. So, not Carly. So, Falcon flies up, holding Carly in his arms. He takes her body to the authorities. Bucky, Sam, New Cap meet up. and when Falcon puts down Carly's body, and all the authorities, not the authorities, the media come up to Sam and ask him, oh, when did the government allow you to be Captain America and whatnot? And they're asking him all types of questions. And he turns his attention to the GRC and really tells them, you know, listen, all this started is because you guys weren't doing your job, because you're not really helping people. You guys need to step up and do the right thing and help everyone, not just a certain group of people. So he gives this whole speech about how now everybody has something in common. Everybody knows what the struggle is, but we need to all come together and really start helping each other, and how things have been unfair for him. But, you know, it's just the whole Captain America thing, but now, because of the whole blip, everybody understands the struggle, and we just really need to get it together. And so it seems like the crowd, you know, fans standing by, people watching on their TVs, the media seem to have a positive reception now of Sam being Captain America. So we cut over to New Cap. He meets up with Val. Don't say that to her face. She gives him pretty much his same outfit. She just dyed it black, and it's red, black and red now, and she proclaims him as U.S. agent. So he didn't show up as U.S. agent while fighting. He became U.S. agent after the fact. So, alright, I guess he is working for her now. They haven't really said whether or not she's Madam Hydra, so I guess in the Black Widow movie they'll address that. But anyways, moving on. Okay, see. Who is that? Who is that? Who are you? What? Okay, the raft, security prison. Ross, right? Zemo. Did Zemo do that? Yeah, what? And this is the whole wrap up of everything. Everybody's stories are coming to a close. Bucky goes back to his friend in Brooklyn, the older gentleman. His friend named Yuri. He finally tells him that he's the one who killed his son, and he just tells him everything, like why he did it, what happened to him, and everything. Is Bucky gonna tell his friend what he did? Now, it'd be crazy if his friend would say, I already know what you did. I was just wondering when you were gonna confess, you were gonna tell me. I figured it out. I'm so scared. What is Yuri gonna say?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Does Yuri already know?
Come in before someone call the cops.
What?
What are you doing here? It's not Wednesday. I have to tell you something.
Oh, God. Please don't take this the wrong way. Just tell him everything. Tell him everything.
Murdered. What? By a Winter Soldier. And that was me.
Oh.
What?
Tell him the truth. You got captured. You got captured by Hydra. Tell him everything. Just tell him your story. Bucky leaves a note to his therapist and pretty much tells his therapist, the lady therapist, that he finished his book and thanks her for all that she's done for him. to Bucky and his friend Yuri. He goes back to the like the coffee shop that the lady that he went on a date with, where she works, where usually he and Bucky and Yuri go for lunch. He just watches them through a window. He watches Yuri and the girl. She notices him, but Yuri doesn't. And he's just looking at him, and that cuts away. Okay. And then we cut over to Sam, and Sam visits Isaiah, tells Isaiah, I have a surprise for you. I want to take you somewhere to show you something. He takes Isaiah and his grandson to the Captain America Museum and shows him that he has been added to the museum, and tells Isaiah, now no one will ever forget what you did for this country. So they let everybody know the whole truth has been put out there, that he was also Captain America, or something like Captain America, but he was a hero too, and he served his country just as well. And Isaiah's emotional about it. He thanks Sam for what he did. Is he part of the museum now? Well, Isaiah, how do you feel about that?
Now they'll never forget what you did for this country. Never.
Last, there's mostly the tail end of this episode. It's celebration. We cut back to Sam in Louisiana, him and his family and his community, his sister and nephews, just everybody celebrating. Bucky is there too. Bucky brings a cake, and he's playing with the kids and having fun, and they're eating seafood, and they're just celebrating their victory, and just relaxing at the moment. And I guess they're friends now, and everything's happy, and everything's good. And cut, you see the title of the show cross the screen, and it's no longer the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. And that is the end. Wait, before I do it, there's a teaser. Sharon is pardoned. She goes before the military council. They offer her a position in her division again. She accepts. She's very grateful for the pardon. And then Sharon does something weird again. She's acting shady again. She's talking to someone on the phone, and she tells them, now we have access to government secrets, and now we have access also to all types of weapons. I don't know who she's talking to. Is she talking to Madam Hydra? I'm hoping because there's also a secret invasion movie that's supposed to come. That's supposed to be coming out soon with the Skrulls. And I think she could... This is my guess. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying this is what it is. She could be probably talking to Nick Fury somehow. I don't know. Or what's her name? The lady that works with Nick Fury. I don't know who she's talking to, but I hope it's someone good. Or I don't know who she's talking to, but I hope she's not gone bad. Maybe rogue-ish, but not bad. But anyways, that's the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Well, now Captain America and the Winter Soldier. This is long. This is a long review, and I hope I explained it, what was going on in this episode the best way I could. I hope you get it. My overall thoughts. It was kind of hard to keep up with what was going on. I had to go back and look at, after I had sat and recorded myself looking at my first reactions. I had to really go back and look at who did what and what was happening and what was everyone doing. Some people may feel differently. I think the action was a little bit, well, I asked for it. I asked for the action to be crazy. I did ask for it to be kind of crazy, but I'm like, listen, don't make it to where I'm confused about what's happening. At least I am. It's probably just fine for other people, but that's just me. It was a little, too much back and forth. Like solve this problem and then, okay, let's go here. And yeah, okay. It was just a little crazy for me, but I did ask for crazy. I don't like that Sam was getting his butt kicked. That really made no sense to me. I'm like, does Drock Leaper, whatever his name is, does he have the super soldier serum? I'm kind of confused about that. Is he one of those that I don't know, I guess he does. But Sam was having a hard time fighting him. Jesus, he was really struggling to fight. Carly was a lost cause. I lost all sympathy for her. She pretty much defeated her own purpose. Her team told her, well, I thought we were taking hostages. You didn't say we were killing people. And she's like, I don't care. These people, no, I'm gonna kill them. They don't understand what we want. And her teammates are like, wait a minute, we didn't sign up for this. We're just taking hostages. We don't want to kill people.
Worst case scenario, we kill the hostages. We're supposed to use them to negotiate, to stop that vote.
Okay.
Either way, our message gets out to the world.
This is where you guys need to start telling Carly she's wrong.
The movement is strong enough to continue without us.
Carly's like, I don't care. Yeah, and just that the super soldier serum was just making her crazy. She was just getting out of hand, and it was so predictable that she was going to be killed off because there's just no saving her anymore. Sharon, kind of disappointed that she's power broker. I still don't know where she's coming from. I don't know if she's good. I don't know if she's bad. I don't know. And who is she talking to on the phone at the end with that teaser? Who is she talking to? I don't want her to be like villainous, or just because she seems to be okay. She still helped Bucky and Sam. She's still, but she was still trying to stop Carly. But she's still doing some shady stuff. I don't know about Sharon. Maybe we'll see in Black Widow, I guess, if she's in it. I don't know. But I want to see more from Sharon, like where she's coming from. New Cap. I think finally now I started to feel sorry for him. A lot of people felt sorry for him with the whole Lamar thing, understandably so. But it's just, I'm like, he was just acting all kinds of crazy. But I think he has calmed down a little bit. Yeah, and it was also predictable that he was going to become U.S. agent. I'm very curious as to, will he show up in Black Widow or something else? What his just collaboration with Val, and where is that gonna go? I'm interested to see New Cap, well now U.S. agent, his future. And finally Sam. I'm just glad that he's comfortable with the shield now. He doesn't feel like he's not worthy anymore. I liked his outfit. I loved his costume. It looks close to how it looks in the comic books, and he looks great. I really liked it. He kind of had, his neck thing going on. Like he could kind of barely move his neck, but I liked it. He looks great. Okay, before I go, I just want to make a few points about something. Some of the complaints I think are silly that people were making. Some people were saying, well, I thought Falcon and the Winter Soldier was going to be like WandaVision. Now, where God's name did you think that it was going to be like WandaVision? I'm trying to figure that out. In the first trailer they put out, they let you know firsthand this is totally different. Y'all, it's like y'all trying to compare apples and oranges. Y'all knew what this is about. And have you not seen the 3 Captain America movies, or let alone read his comic books? That is the most political comic book character, and his movies are the most grounded, with the exception of Civil War. There's a little bit of magic in there because you have some characters, Wanda and Vision, who are featured in Civil War, in that film, Captain America Civil War. How did y'all think that these two were going to be the same? It makes no sense that some people are saying, well, I would have never watched if Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out first and one. You know, that's a lie, so stop it. Y'all would have watched it anyways. It's silly and unfair to compare the two. You knew what the difference was firsthand, so stop it. I want to jump over to the silly complaints about Isaiah Bradley. Okay, well, were you all upset about Isaiah back in 2003? Because that's when he was created. 18 years ago, this character was created, and his storyline is pretty much the same in the comic books. That's what it's based off of. I don't understand the issue there, because people are saying, well, oh, they're just trying to be woke. Well, they must have been woke back in 2003. All right, it's really silly. And another crazy one, people didn't like the addition of John Walker. Here's the thing, I didn't like what he was doing, because that was my reaction to the plot line within the show. And my reaction wasn't that I didn't like Wyatt Russell or the character. I understood at the same time, I understood that was part of the story, and that was the correct reaction that you would get from him, whether some people sympathize with him or not. The John Walker character, it was just that people didn't like that there was another new Captain America. I'm like, people felt that, oh, he was just created just because Chris Evans isn't here. This character was created in 1986. John Walker was in the comic books. He became U.S. agent in 1989. So this character's been around since the 80s. 30 years. People just really need to think about what they're complaining about before they complain. There's nothing wrong with these characters. And overall, if you had read some of the comic books, I know everybody can't read them all, but some, or done some of your research and watched the 3 Captain America films, you would get the overall arc of Bucky and Sam most of all. Because people were saying, oh, there's no character development. Have you not seen the 3 films? So that argument is silly and stupid, and it makes no sense. Anyways, I'm going to stop my rant. And those were the points I just wanted to make about some of the crazy complaints people had about the show. Overall thoughts, they did what they were supposed to do. Go big or go home. This episode was really crazy and fun. A lot of action going on. A must see for me. So what did you think? Did you like this last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think of all the conclusions that happened, and what the future may hold? Thank you. Please like and subscribe to the Pearlie Review.